the kids here, if they didn't have this program, a lot of them would be in their homes. A lot of these kids come because they have no other place to be. The schools have rejected them. The schools have told them that they can't come back, and so these kids depend, and the parents depend on the school in order to educate their child. So a lot of the kids, maybe they'd be left at home while their parents work. They'd be left in childcare situations that might not be the best for them, or they're just left on their own where at 20, they only know maybe colors and maybe numbers and hardly the ABCs. And so that's what we're working on with a lot of these kids. The kids that are at lower levels, that's what we're working on. And then the whole other population that we serve are the trouble kids, and we have a lot of behavior kids that, if it wasn't for the school, they'd be out on the streets, and I don't know if they'd be selling drugs, if they'd be part of a gang, I don't know. But a lot of these kids, if they weren't here, they'd wind up in prison really quickly. And the behavior issues that we see here are ones that most schools would say, yeah, enough. You're out of here. That was your last chance. But those are the kids that we deal with, and the kids that we have to extend grace to and be like, okay, how can we work with this child so that they can achieve what they need to achieve and learn what they need to learn, even though they might be a really hard case for us and really trying for us to work with. I think that the school is here in order to serve this population, and the administration and everybody has realized that it's a ministry. We're here to help the kids. We're not here to gain money or to have the best kids or the easiest kids, but we're here to help the kids that need that help and that come in and seek us out. So a lot of the kids that we deal with are a lot of them tend to be the older kids, and it's because maybe they just couldn't learn as a young kid, and so now it's behavior where maybe they didn't learn how to read, and so rather than trying to learn how to read or express that, hey, I didn't learn how to read, now they act out or they go out of the classroom. We have a lot of kids that won't sit still, that wander about and do what they want and kind of throw fits. We have some kids that have autism, like extreme forms of autism, where they're almost uncontrollable in their emotional realm. And we also have kids that are just angry kids that have had a lot of stuff that happened in their lives, and so you're dealing with that anger. Maybe they had a tiff with their family in the morning or the night before, and they come and they're mad at the world, and so that's what you're dealing with every day. And so, which you can find all over the world. Kids, what happens in their home oftentimes comes to school with them, and so understanding those kids and learning how to deal with them. And I can be honest, it's hard sometimes. It's hard to have the patience. It's hard to look at those kids with love and be like, okay, I'm gonna, even though they're being really disrespectful or they're saying stuff that they shouldn't be saying right now, I'm gonna keep working and calm down myself and see how I can be helping them.